Hi Capricorn, I'm Pam, the Lucky Mermaid, psychic, seer, and modern mystic, bringing you psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides for January 2022. Please be sure to watch your sun sign, your rising sign, and your moon sign to get a more clear and complete picture of what's to come for you this month of January and perhaps beyond, because timing will be different for all of you in these general readings. Remember, some months your rising sign and your moon sign are going to resonate more for you than your sun sign will. And if you're born on the cusp of your sign, sometimes your psychic predictions and messages are coming to you from there. So you might want to check that out. This recording is for Capricorn Sun, Capricorn Rising, and Capricorn Moon. I'm using the Hanson-Roberts Tarot deck in this reading. All that being said, Capricorn, now on to your January 2022 Psychic Tarot reading. You got some pretty good cards here, Capricorn, but you got a little tricky one in the beginning, which is Eight of Swords. And Eight of Swords is a card that means being trapped in an emotional prison, trapped in a situation that you can't see how to get out of. There could be unknown factors at play, information that you just don't know about. There could be secrets or other things that are hidden. It may actually be easy for you to get out of this binding feeling, but you may not really see how to do that at this point. You could be in some kind of predicament or situation that is like calling you to action. And you may feel like, I don't know whether to take the action steps or not, or you may not know what action steps to take. You may value people's input and insight, but it could be causing confusion for some of you. You may be also looking at how fast can I turn this over, or how fast can I fast track something I'm trying to do. You could be in a situation where little things have been annoying you and eroding your confidence in something, or eroding your spirit. So maybe you're in a relationship with someone and you're like, I don't like some of the things I'm seeing or hearing or feeling, and it's eroding my confidence in this relationship, or it's eroding my spirit. You could feel that way about a job. You could feel like, this is starting to bug me. This is going on, that's going on. And I used to have high confidence about this place of employment or these employers or my coworkers. And maybe now you're kind of, disenchanted by the career. It could be something else, like a club, group, or organization you belong to that you're getting disenchanted by because you're getting annoyed, or you don't approve of conduct of other people or situations that are cropping up that seem to be annoying to you. You may have found a way to get in and out of something that you can see very important information. Like you could get in and out of somebody's email account, somebody's Facebook account, somebody's other video, like some platform that they're on, or like a dating site, a dating app, or in and out of their phone, or in or out of like some kind of, like maybe it's at work where it's like employee written up evaluations, like what your employer has documented about you or other people. Like, so it could be some kind of like data system, database. And you may be going in and out of any one of those things I mentioned and gathering information and being like, you're not going to want to do it too often. You maybe only need to do it once or twice if that's what you're doing. Because when you do it, you're finding things out that are going to be very maybe surprising to you, or clear up some kind of like you didn't know what was really going on in a situation and now you know. So keep in mind, this could be somebody's dating account, social media, their phone, a database at work, employee files. I don't know what it is, but some of you may be looking into that. Next card you have is the Three of Rods, which is a good card. This is success, waiting patiently for success to come to you, or letting go of something to then pave the way for success to come in. It could also indicate that you're at the beginning stages of a successful business venture or endeavor. I feel that because of some kind of information or what I got in the first card for you, I feel that this is going to drive up something in you that's going to make you want to let it go. So if it was a job and you found out information that was very valuable or pertinent to you, and you've been annoyed by things at the job, or whether it's at work, or whether it's a club, group, or organization, or a friendship, you will then be letting it go. And you're going to kind of feel like you have to let it go. I feel like you're going to feel like, I don't have any other choice. Like, what am I going to do now? The writing's on the wall. I need to get out of this situation. I have other things now I need to do. And you may feel like, beep, 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 time is of the essence. Like, time's a ticking. I can't spin my wheels in this anymore. I need to move on. You may even capitalize on some kind of information that you get, whether it's from the methods I said or by some other means, and you could start building something on that information, like building a business or building up some kind of project or something that you want to do. And, you know, wishful thinking won't bring about the changes that you want. You are going to have to take action steps to make these changes happen yourself. I do feel like you received some kind of income boost in January. I'm not really sure why, whether this is a commissions check, a bonus check, a raise. It could be any one of those. It could also be maybe gifts of cash that came to you from a family member or receiving an inheritance. I don't know. And this is not that card that usually would indicate it, but my guides are telling me there is some kind of income boost here for many of you Capricorns in the month of January of 2022, or it could show up in another month following because, as I say in the beginning of the readings, timing will be different for all of you. Some of you are going to be putting a lot of valuables away for safekeeping. You may buy a safe, or you may put valuables in a safety deposit box. This is a very weird message, and I'm sure there's going to be comments where people are going to say like weird things about it, but you may create dummy accounts. I'm not really sure how you would do that or what that would mean, but you may open like dummy accounts as a decoy for something else. Like maybe you're going to get divorced and you're going to make dummy accounts to like, I don't know. I don't know the reason, but you may create some kind of, and this doesn't necessarily just mean dummy bank accounts. This could mean maybe you're going to create a dummy dating site account and you're going to see if your significant other is on this dating site, or it's some other kind of like a dummy social media account and you're doing it to like spy on somebody you've got some suspicions about. That does come up here. So don't shoot the messenger. Maybe you're going to be like, what kind of crappy message is that? Hopefully you don't have to do that, but it did come up. So the very next card in your reading is also a very good card. You have the 10 of Cups, and the 10 of Cups is happily ever after, happy love relationship, happy children, good health, could be promise of, you know, good things to come to you coming up. Some of you are going to be joining forces with somebody, and I wouldn't be surprised if some of you go off and get married. And that could even be happening quickly. You could meet somebody and be like, this is it. This is the one I've been waiting for. Where have they been all my life? And you get married right away. It could be shocking to a lot of people. But for some of you Capricorns, this could be somebody that you've dated a long time. You may have already been engaged to them. Some of you that are coupled or getting coupled will buy some kind of real estate property that could circle around a vacation home, or could be to rent out to other people to make more money. And I feel that you will be doing that in springtime, in the springtime. This could also be just you and your partner buying a new home, or you, whether you're coupled or not, you buying a new home. But I feel like if that's happening, whatever the scenario for you Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising sign people, I feel it will happen in springtime, like April, May, June, especially May, especially the month of May. Some of you may be talking to your partner and be going, ha, 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 we have to buy a bigger vehicle because we're having kids. You could be adopting kids. You could be joining forces with you could be starting a new relationship with somebody and they have little kids. You two could be having kids together as a couple, because I hear, ha, 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 guess we're going to need to buy a bigger vehicle because of kids coming into the picture. Some of you have a new romance that's going to develop, and I feel that for some of you, it could really happen at any time this year. Doesn't just have to be in January, but I feel June is incredibly strong for some of you, that this new love partner comes in. So it could happen in January, could happen in June, could happen any time in the year of 2022. And I feel like you and this partner are going to be bold and take risks and chances. Some of you are, like I said, some of you are getting married to somebody you've already been with, and maybe the wedding is going to be like at a destination wedding, or some kind of bold chances with the wedding. Could be like jumping out of an airplane together, could be scuba diving and getting married. I don't know, but that comes up here. Now, if you would like to get the psychic tarot readings for the new year of 2022 for your zodiac sign, or maybe you want to get your rising sign or your moon sign, or get your love partner's sign, or one of your kids' sign. Maybe you want to see what's going to go on with them. If you would like to get my psychic tarot readings for the new year of 2022 for whatever sign you want, that link is down below in the description box in the Show More section. I used 14 cards total. The card layout I used is called the Year Ahead Tarot Spread, and these I used 14 cards in total, and the videos are running over 40 minutes long. You can access them at the link down below, or you can go to my website, theluckymermaid.com, go to the videos page, and there you can see the heading for these New Year's readings. Click on the zodiac sign you want, and it will take you to my Vimeo video on demand page for that particular video. So card number 4 in your reading is the Queen of Cups. And the Queen of Cups is a water sign person: Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign. This could be you, Capricorn, if you have a rising sign or a moon sign that's a water sign. It could also be you. No, you don't have any water on either side of you. You got Aquarius on one side and Sagittarius on the other. So this could be you if you have a rising sign or a moon sign that's a water sign. It could be somebody else connected to do with you. This is somebody that could be giving you a lot of attention and focus in January or at some point this year. This could be somebody whose feelings run really deep for you. Now, keep in mind, if you're like, well, my husband or my boyfriend is a queen of is a water sign, but this is a queen. Don't worry about that, because just look at it as a water sign person. Don't go by the orientation of whether it's a queen or a king. This is somebody that does care about you. I feel like they really do want to make you happy, although I'm not going to lie to you. Sometimes I think they really do kind of make you mad as well. But, you know, if it's a love partner to you, that's the way it goes. You can have great love and you can get mad at the same person. So I don't know. For some of you, I do feel this is a romantic partner. And you may be like breaking the rules of convention with the Queen of Cups. You know, some of you, you're building a life together with the Queen of Cups. They may be confronting something that they're kind of concerned about, and they may be wanting you to talk them out of it. Like they may be on the verge of quitting their job, or maybe they may be on the verge of getting some kind of surgery, or they may be on the verge of filing for bankruptcy, or they may be on the verge of wanting to take a new job that's going to make them have to move to another faraway place. They may want and desire this thing to happen, but there's going to be consequences of the decision that could be difficult. So they may be talking to you to try to get you to talk them out of doing it. This may be a very dear friend to you. If this is not a love partner, this could be like a sibling that's like a friend to you or a close friend. They're very sensitive, and their inner workings of what's going on with them is going through changes. That's why they're coming up here in your reading. They're really like forward thinking, and their key thing on their mind is how to prepare. They're preparing for something, some big change. Some of you, you're getting intertwined with them. Some of you, you're already married to them or living together in a love relationship with them. Some of you, this is, like I said, could be a sibling or a friend, but they're going to embark on some kind of big decision. And like I said, some of you, they may be hoping you're going to talk them out of it, even though that's kind of like something they want to do. It's like they want to do it, they don't want to do it. So your last card in your reading is the Seven of Cups, which is scattered energy. It's scattered thinking. It's scattered emotions. It's could be having difficulty choosing from, having difficulty in choosing from the things going on around you. This could also be having too much on your plate. It could also indicate a dream come true, possibly for some of you. I do feel for many of you Capricorns, this is a lot of things are on your plate, and you are trying to get organized and do things in the proper manner or in the correct order. I feel like some kind of opportunities open up for you in January, or could have already happened in December, that are kind of unexpected to you. Some like positive opportunities open up for you that kind of are unexpected. Some of you are going to feel light as a feather, and you may actually find yourself dropping some weight in January. Some of you are going to close the deal on selling a property and buying another property, or just closing the deal on a property. You may feel like there's some things that you're like, why is there snags? Why can't some of these things go through and transpire more fluidly or easily? You may feel like, why is it every time I go to do something, there's red tape, there's bureaucracy, there's paperwork, there's documents, there's this has to get handled, and that has to get done. So you may feel like there's a lot of minutia that you're having to, like, piddly stuff that you're having to deal with that's kind of grating on your nerves. Some of you that have been in the armed forces and your time, I don't know what they call it, your call of duty or whatever time you signed yourself up for is coming to an end. You may re-enlist or renew that for some of you that are in some branch of the armed forces. You may decide to do that. Some of you may be getting ready to fly on a plane, and you could be going way far out of your area. It could be for pleasure. It could be for business. I don't know, but I see some of you packing suitcases and getting your ticket situation in order, and then my guides say flying on a plane. So that will be interesting to see what it is you're actually up to, Capricorn, because I don't know. Some of you I do get travel. Some of you I get it's business, or maybe you can combine the two. Now, the best gemstone crystal I got for Capricorns to work with, use, or wear in the month of January of 2022, you've got amethyst. And amethyst helps with addictions and it enhances the immune system. It improves the endocrine system, and it also improves the skin's appearance. It promotes good digestive health. It reduces headaches. It helps regulate hormones. It increases spiritual awareness, psychic abilities, and positive transformation. It relieves stress and enhances your memory. So, wow, this stone does an awful lot. This is for all people, but let's see what it does for you specifically in January. It's going to help you receive and process information easily and well. So if you're having to deal with, a lot of conversations on the phone or text messages, emails, lots of paperwork you have to look through, this is going to help you process information. It's going to help Capricorns be very adaptable to shifting and changing situations in January. And it's going to help you really look a lucrative deal straight in the eye and buy it. So if you're on the lookout for some lucrative deal, you're going to spot it and then you're going to go for it. This stone will help you do that in January. For some reason for you, Capricorn, it's also a money attracting stone of abundance and wealth. So that's really interesting. So you really should be, working with this stone. And when I say that, and some people are new to my channel, so I should explain that. You could put it on your third eye chakra or your throat chakra or your heart chakra when you're meditating. You could wear it as a beaded bracelet. You could wear it as a pendant next to your skin, sleep with it under your pillow, put it in your pocket, stick it in your bra, wherever you want to put it. When it's next to your skin, you get the most benefits of this stone. So I hope these messages were of help to you, and I hope they made sense. I want to thank you so very much for watching. I do truly appreciate it. And if you like this video, please click like and share it with those with whom you may feel could benefit from hearing my psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides. And if you're subscribed to my channel already, please check to see that you're still subscribed, because sometimes YouTube is unsubscribing my subscribers. And when you do subscribe, click that notification bell. That way you'll get notified when I upload my videos here to YouTube. As I always say, every month I record very special videos for very specific topics using a variety of divination tools that I record for my Vimeo on-demand pages. And I always post my most recently recorded video series down below in the description box beneath this video. And I also post them on my website, theluckymermaid.com. Go to the videos page. You can see all the video series I've recorded, what topics I've focused on, what divination tools I've used, and how long the predictions go out for, and the zodiac signs are listed right underneath each video series. You click on the zodiac sign you want, it'll take you directly to that video on Vimeo. Now, I won't go into all of the video series I have listed below because it is a very lengthy list, but I'll just name a few. As I said earlier in the video, if you would like to get my psychic tarot readings for the new year of 2022, that link is down below in the description box and on my website. I used 14 tarot cards total. The videos are over 40 minutes long, and I used the year ahead tarot layout. The other video series I would recommend you watching, if you haven't checked it out yet, is my psychic crystal readings for the month of January 2022 for each sign of the zodiac. When I end this video, I go directly into recording, looking into the crystal to give you additional messages and predictions for your zodiac sign. I do that every month, and that link is also down below. Another important video series you might really want to check out is the new moon solar eclipse in Sagittarius, December 2021, psychic tarot, crystal, and oracle card reading. You're getting affected by that eclipse strongly for the first 6 months. That solar eclipse happened on December 4th. You might want to check that out. It's going to give you a lot of insight of what you're going to be, how you're going to be affected by that eclipse. And you might really want to watch your rising sign in that video series, as well as your sun sign, if you can do it. And also the other eclipse that we had, which was at the end of November, which was the, I'm trying to find my card about it, which is the full moon lunar eclipse in Taurus, November 2021, psychic tarot, crystal, and oracle card reading series, which I did the exact same layout. I might have used different cards, but I used the same format in the solar eclipse videos that I did in the full moon lunar eclipse in Taurus videos. If you haven't checked that out yet, again, that happened right at the end of the month of November. You are strongly being affected by that for, like I said, 6 months. And really with the eclipses, sometimes the effects can even last a year. If you want to check out any of the other video series I have down below, please do. There's many down there. And like I said, if you go to my website, you can find out all the information about those videos there, because I give very clear descriptions, written descriptions of what these videos are about. If you would like to get more psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides channeled through me that you're not going to see here, please follow me on my social media pages at The Lucky Mermaid LLC on Facebook, and on Instagram, my account is Pamela Georgel, The Lucky Mermaid _ Pam Georgel on Instagram. I use a variety of divination tools. Most of the time, I write the predictions out. They're usually 5 paragraphs long. Many people find these resonate with them. You may find they resonate with you as well. I hope to see you on my social media pages. I'd love it if you would follow me on Facebook and Instagram. And I just want to say here, I know you people are probably like, oh my God, can she stop talking about it? But it keeps happening over and over again, so I'm going to say it here. Anybody that contacts you on Instagram and says, they're me, do you want a reading? It's not me. There's fraudulent accounts happening all over the place. They're misspelling my name, or they're misspelling lucky or mermaid, or they're adding an extra underscore or an extra dot. They've got all kinds of slick, willy ways they're trying to, get through to you. And if you fall for it, they're going to scam you out of money. It is not me doing it. Please make sure you're following the true The Lucky Mermaid _ Pam Georgel Instagram account. Don't fall for the frauds, because I have seen a couple people fall for it and they've gotten ripped off. So please don't fall for it. So I hope you have absolutely wondrous things happen to you this month of January, and know that I wish you many blessings and peace.